People are actually paying to watch someone sleep. Others are buying tiny, invisible plots of digital land or dropping thousands on text prompts that generate AI art. It looks bizarre from the outside. These stories work because internet scale allows individuals to monetize niche behaviors that a traditional local economy would simply ignore. You are no longer limited by the physical foot traffic of a storefront. When you see these viral headlines, it's easy to feel like you're missing out. It feels like there's a specific mechanism for making money online that everyone else has figured out, while you're still stuck in the old system. But we need to look at the math. These are not magic shortcuts. They are extreme optimizations of specific digital platforms and buyer psychology. To find a model that actually fits your life, we have to evaluate these businesses against 3 objective metrics: barrier to entry, income stability, and the risk of obsolescence. This chart gives us a map of the modern digital economy. We plot the required effort on the y-axis, from an active grind to a passive asset, and the required input on the x-axis, from low skill or capital up to high skill or capital. Success in this space is about matching one of these 4 quadrants to your current constraints. You have to choose the model that fits the time and capital you actually have available. The first category is productizing free skills. This covers creators selling custom Notion templates, AI prompts, or digital fashion for avatars in games like Roblox. This requires a heavy upfront investment of time. You have to spend hundreds of hours mastering a single software tool, like Excel or Blender, until your output is significantly better than what the average user can produce on their own. The payoff for that time investment is shown here. Traditional businesses lose a huge portion of their revenue to manufacturing and shipping. But with a digital product, you have infinite inventory. That full height bar represents a near 100% profit margin on every sale. However, because the cost of goods is zero, these markets attract thousands of competitors. The ease of entry creates a hyper-saturated environment where most products never get noticed. Your daily workflow in this category will center on social media marketing and brand building. Creating the actual product is often a small fraction of the total work required to generate a sale. Ultimately, these businesses are a test of your ability to capture attention and build a brand, not just your proficiency with the software. Next is the attention hustle. This includes models like sleep streaming, bizarre ASMR, and virtual MMO game farming. You don't need specialized tech skills or capital to start. Instead, you provide raw labor, executing relentlessly tedious or highly unconventional tasks that other people are willing to pay to avoid or watch. The monetization is immediate. You earn through direct viewer donations, platform ad revenue, or by charging an hourly fee to level up characters for players who have more money than time. But this is the most fragile income stream on the map. You are completely dependent on third-party platforms that can change their rules without warning. Game developers often ban farming accounts in bulk, and audience trends for weird content can die overnight. You have no control over the infrastructure that pays you. This category removes the financial barrier to entry, but it replaces it with a severe psychological grind and a high risk that your business could vanish instantly. Then there is digital speculation. This involves high-stakes bets on virtual metaverse land, premium domain names, or acquiring established email newsletters. To enter this category, you need significant upfront capital to purchase the assets, or the ability to fund an operation for years while you build an audience. This chart shows the return profile. You spend a long time with zero income, maintaining the asset and waiting for a massive multi-million-dollar payout at the moment of sale. The downside is extreme. You are essentially gambling that a specific platform or digital trend will remain relevant long enough for you to find a buyer. In 2005, a student could sell 1 million pixels for $1 each as a novelty. Today, people are spending millions on virtual land in the sandbox. If the world doesn't adopt those specific virtual realities, the value of that land drops to zero. This category functions like high-risk venture capital. It is rarely a reliable side hustle and is generally too dangerous for beginners to attempt. Finally, we have system architecture. This features models like YouTube cash cow channels, AI voice cloning, and renting out computer power on render networks. The core mechanic is leverage. You use hardware, AI tools, or a team of freelancers to execute the labor for you, allowing the business to run while you are offline. This results in a highly scalable income stream. Because you aren't doing the manual labor, the business can grow as large as your systems can handle. The trade-off is the high cost of setup and management. You are responsible for maintaining a complex digital supply chain. You have to manage hardware degradation, rising electricity costs, and the quality control of your freelance team. If any part of that chain breaks, the passive income stops. Entering this category shifts your daily responsibility to supply chain management, where you spend your time overseeing automated systems and human labor rather than creating content yourself. The modern internet economy only rewards leverage. To get it, you must provide one of three inputs: your raw time, a specialized skill, or upfront capital. This tree maps your asset to the right category. With zero budget but high discipline, follow the raw time path to master a tool. Skilled in tech, productizing templates offers the highest return. With capital but no time, follow the capital path for background automation. I strongly recommend that beginners with limited savings avoid Category 3 entirely. The risk of losing your entire investment is too high compared to the other paths. Choose the one path that matches your current resources. Treat it like a serious operation, not an internet novelty, and give it the time it needs to scale. The digital economy looks strange because it's new, but the mechanics powering these businesses and the wealth they generate are entirely real.